Hi, Lisa. How are you
Hi, Denise.
today?
I'm good. It's a good day today. It's Saturday. Sun is shining. It's good. How about
Yeah,
you?
it's a little cool. Is it a little cool where you are? It's
Yes.
not even 60 degrees here. So what's that, 25 or something where you are? What's your temperature?
Oh, it's colder than that here. That's why I have a
Yeah,
jacket on. I was
yeah,
sitting
me
outside.
too.
I got cold
Well,
back
fall is
inside.
coming. Good time to be grateful. Great time to be grateful. So,
Time.
Lisa, are
Yes.
you ready to tell us all about day two? How to be grateful
Yes,
for
I
the people
am.
that
So let me,
surround us? All right.
yeah, let me share my screen. Here we go.
I'm excited to hear what you have to tell us. Yes, gratitude for
Okay,
people.
great. That's what we're talking about today. Let me. Okay, we don't need the music.
Okay.
Ah, all
Well,
right.
before we start, I'm going to start with being grateful for you.
Oh,
So thank you, Lisa, for being my pal and reading 90 Days to a Positive Mental Attitude and for doing this for us and for everybody that's listening. So
well,
thanks, Lisa.
well, that's so nice. And thank you too. We've done the 90 days together. In previous times, we did the Spirit of Opulence together for I don't know how many days. And yeah, we keep meeting in the mornings to do a self-discipline camp. We do a lot together, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. And we just we were kind of told to be accountability partners. We didn't know each other, and you know, we did it, and it's been almost, I think it
Almost a
was
year.
almost
We're
a year.
getting close to a year.
Yeah, so we're in contact almost every single day. Sometimes not on Saturdays, but I think I'd say almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, and today's gratitude for people, and you're one of those people that I have gratitude for. So
Thank
there we
you.
go. You're welcome. All right. So, yes, today is about gratitude for people. So, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back here. Today, we talk about gratitude for the people who enrich our lives. So, yeah, think about who enriches your life. Take a deep breath in. Slowly let it out. And bring to mind the image of someone who's touched your heart, someone whose presence has made a difference in your life. You know, actually, in my life, that person, one of those people is you, Denise. You've made a difference in my life.
Thank
So,
you.
you're welcome. So, everyone, yeah, think about that. Feel their presence with you in this space. We've taken a deep breath. We're trying to relax. Think about them, feel their presence, feel what it feels like when they're with you. And, allow gratitude for them to rise in your heart, as we begin. So our opening intention is that gratitude deepens connection between people. That's what we're, um, you know, trying to express here. So appreciate people for who they are. So, relationships, they're the soul of our journey. When we pause to appreciate others, not just for what they do, but for who they are, we awaken the sacredness of connection. So, think of someone who has shaped your life. It could be a teacher that you had, or an aunt, or your best friend when you were little, or your parents. There could be people who have shaped you, people you looked up to and you admired, and what qualities do they carry? It could be kindness, or maybe courage, maybe humor, wisdom, patience. That's a good one. So these qualities, they might seem small, but they leave deep imprints on our hearts. And when we speak gratitude aloud, like when we say, I admire your strength, or I value your kindness, we affirm someone's worth and we remind them that who they are matters. But this creates ripples of love that spread far beyond us. Gratitude for people is also a mirror. What you admire in others often reflects what lives within you. So
Well, Lisa, I'm going to interrupt you.
Yep.
We have actually discovered that.
Yeah.
That we are like, we'll show up with the same color shirt.
Yeah, we do that.
Yes. And like when I first heard that, I was like, I'm a mirror? How could that be? But since we do talk to each other almost every day, recently, I think, more than before, we're beginning to notice, or I'm beginning to notice, how much you're like me. I think we even like the same kind of food, which I think is kind of strange.
Yeah, the more we talk, the more we find out that we're really the same. Like,
yeah,
we like the same things. We've read the same books. We've studied the same things. We've had similar experiences. We like the same
grew up in a
colors.
different country. You don't even live in America. I don't even live in Canada. It's very interesting.
Yeah, and we've never met in person either. It's only
Right.
through, digital services, through this is StreamYard, and otherwise we use Zoom a lot. Yeah, and isn't it funny? So yeah, that's funny. Well, gratitude for people is a mirror. Yeah. And let's see. When you admire someone, it reflects what lives within you, right? So if you admire someone who's really smart and has accomplished something, it's because maybe deep inside you would love to do the same thing. There's many ways you could think of this. But, like say when you see courage in a friend, it might be because courage is awakening within you. Or when you honor generosity, it's because generosity calls forth from your own spirit. Gratitude reveals both the gift in them and the gift in you. Yeah. So this isn't just woo-woo stuff. Science tells us that gratitude strengthens relationships. Like expressing appreciation, this boosts oxytocin. So that's a hormone, and it's the hormone of love and bonding. So it builds trust, it nurtures empathy, it deepens connection, and spiritually, it aligns us with unity. And oxytocin, that's the hormone that mothers produce to bond with their babies. And I think there isn't a stronger bond than between a mother and their baby, because the baby was part of the mother. That's the deepest you can get. And so using oxytocin to strengthen that, it builds the bond between the mom and the child. And when we're practicing appreciation, I can't talk anymore. It lets us, if you feel it in your heart, if you feel that gratitude, you have this feeling and you really, you just want to send this love and thankfulness to them, how can I explain it? Well, we all vibrate, right? Everything is vibrations. And so when we do that, we're getting on a higher vibration, and the higher your vibration, um, there's Maslow. No, that wasn't Maslow. It was David
Ah,
Hawkins, right? He talked about the levels of vibration, and the lower ones are things like shame,
survival. Yeah.
guilt, things like that. And then the top ones are love and joy and, happiness. So, you know, expressing this, your brain is going to release some oxytocin, and it's going to raise you up on that scale. So you're going to be vibrating at a higher level. So yeah, that's what I was trying to express. So
And I'll have to say, Lisa, when you appreciated me earlier, I did feel different. I did feel a little, ooh, that feels so good when Lisa says that to me.
yeah,
So we may not know that if I'm saying, Lisa, I am so happy that I met you. I am clueless about all of this digital stuff that you know. I would never be able to do this without a techie person. I might know a lot of things, but this stuff, no.
yeah, yeah,
And it felt really good. And I really appreciate that you showed up in my life
yeah.
because I would not be doing this if I didn't have what would I call you? Um, Partner in transformation.
Mm, yeah,
So, for
yeah,
whatever reason, we were paired up. It was good.
yeah. Well, it made us both grow, right? Um,
Mhm.
because I can do all these techie things, and I have all these ideas um, that made you grow because you did it with me. And like you said, you wouldn't have done it on your own. You wouldn't have even probably had the thought to do it on your own because you wouldn't
Now, I
be.
had the thought, I had no techie friend.
Yeah.
I had the thought. And
Yeah.
my techie friend that I shared my thoughts with, she started her own business with my thoughts.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So,
That's not good.
oh,
Well,
they will be.
yeah, let those people go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, gratitude reminds us that we're not alone, like we're connected, and we are love made visible when we're expressing gratitude. You know, so what we wanted to do today was to honor the people that we cherish. You know, um, if you download the journal, if you want the workbook journal, just send a message to us on any of the social media, and we'll send it to you. We wanted you to, you know, write down what it is that you recognize in them, what you admire in them, because if you know the qualities that inspire you, that's the reflection of you, of what you want to be. And what we admire in others, it's a reflection of what's blossoming within us, right? It's not there yet. It's something that is in our heart and our dreams, and because we admire something because we don't have that, right? So it starts to blossom within you. It can make a change in you. So I want to do a little guided practice. um, you're going to choose one person. Before we do that, like, we're going to take a deep breath in, a couple deep breaths, and relax. So just take a deep breath in and pause for a few seconds, and then let it go. So breathe in, hold it a little bit, let it go, And as you breathe out, just breathe out anything that shouldn't be there, anything that you want to release, anything that doesn't belong, that doesn't fit in you and in your life and in your values. Just let it go. Take another deep breath in. Hold for a few seconds. And release again. Let it all go. And relax your shoulders, relax your body. Get comfortable in your chair, wherever you are, sitting or standing. Just relax everything. Release the tension. And, close your eyes if they're not closed already. Bring to mind a person you appreciate. See them clearly, their face, their posture. Think about the energy that they bring in the room. When they come in the room, how do you feel? Some people have a lot of charisma. They come in the room and they're vibrating so high that they come in the room and people turn around and they feel it and they look at them. So maybe it's someone like that. Maybe that's the person who you appreciate because they bring energy and love into the room. And think about the qualities you most admire in them. Is it kindness, strength? Maybe it's joy. Maybe they bring joy to your life. Maybe it's humor. Maybe they make you laugh, and that's why you love them, because laughing also releases different hormones that make you happier, right? So if you have someone who always makes you laugh, always makes you smile, that could be the person. So, write down the qualities, feel the gratitude. What gratitude do you have for who they are? And let your heart send them a silent blessing. Just imagine a soft light flowing from your heart to theirs. Whisper quietly, even if only inside. You don't have to whisper out loud if you don't want. Thank you for who you are. Thank yourself. We should always have gratitude for ourselves first. And then thank them for their presence in your life. Send that to them. A silent blessing. Gently whisper, thank you. Thank you for what you bring to my life. Just pause for a few seconds and send that blessing. Okay, and when you're ready, just open your eyes. Make sure you write down their name in your journal. List those qualities that you admire. And, describe how they make you feel. What gifts their presence brings to you. Because they are gifts. Yeah. And, what you could do is later when you're writing these things down, let your writing be a love letter of gratitude to that person. You don't have to give it to them. You can if you want to. But just writing it down, getting it on paper, that makes it tangible. Your thoughts have come out and now they're on paper. And it's about this person who you are grateful for. And now it's solid. So, yeah, it's up to you if you want to give them the letter. That's fine. But just make sure you're expressing that and giving that silent blessing. So, as we close, I just want you to feel gratitude flow from your heart to theirs. And remember, what you admire in them blossoms within you. Carry this awareness into your day, knowing that gratitude connects us not only to others, but to our own deepest self. Think about that. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that you really felt something for others and you realize the connection that it makes. And the love letter and the silent blessing, I just love that silent blessing. We can do that every day. Every morning you can wake up, say some gratitude, the things you're thankful for, and then send a silent blessing every day to someone who you admire and cherish. They'll receive it. It'll make their day better, and it'll make yours as well. So, yeah.
And I'm thinking about some of the chapters, the stories we have read in the past 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
If we do that, it should come back to us from somewhere.
Yeah.
So I actually thought of my friend who's in Israel, and I'm going to see if she texts me or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what time it is in Israel. I think it's maybe, I think there's 6 hours or 8 hours more than us. So it's more like in the nighttime. So she might be more relaxed.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I invite everybody, to think about that, like whisper to someone and see what happens for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
If
See
you
if
hear from them or if somebody else does something to you and tell you that they're grateful for you, be a kind of fun game to play for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I used to have a shop, like a little boutique, and I knew my customers by name. They became, sort of friends. I knew their story and their names, their kids' names, all that stuff. And so sometimes I would be driving to work and then I would think in the car, I haven't seen Jane lately. I wonder what she's up to. And then Jane would come in that day, and it happened over and over and over that I thought of them and they showed up. And it was just so funny. It just happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's
Good game to play. Yeah.
a little experiment. Yeah. All right. So yeah, have some fun with it. Do that. And we will see you here again tomorrow, 1 p.m. again. And thank you for coming. And tomorrow we're going to announce what we're doing next.
Mm-hmm. Great. Well, thanks, Lisa.
Well, thank you.
Fun.
It was. It's always fun doing all this stuff. So yeah, everyone have a great day. A great Saturday.
Enjoy.
Denise too. And we'll see you tomorrow.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming.
Take care.
I give my gratitude that you came.
Thank you.
Right. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye. Okay.